Hello, Seiiti. So you start a lot of projects, but you never finish what you started. Do you relate to that? You get excited with a new idea, a new skill that you want to learn, a goal you want to achieve, but as soon as things get tough, you give up. You move on to the next shiny object. Well, here's the thing. If you want to achieve anything meaningful in life, you need to develop perseverance. And perseverance is the quality that allows you to keep going when things get hard, to push through the obstacles, setbacks, and stay committed to the goals, even when your progress is slow. Do you understand why this is relevant? Let me just give you an example. Imagine, for example, you want to start your own business. Could be anything else. At first, you have a lot of enthusiasm and energy, right? When you're starting, you're very excited. You can't wait to get started. And then reality sets in. You face the first challenges. Maybe it's like finding customers or dealing with the finances or dealing with competition. And suddenly, this idea of entrepreneurship is not so interesting anymore, not so glamorous anymore. And this is where perseverance comes in. Successful entrepreneurs, people who build thriving businesses and people who make a real impact in the world, they are people who don't give up when things get tough. They're people who keep pushing forward, even when they face rejection and failure and setbacks. But there's more. The reason why perseverance is so important is that it's not just about achieving your goals. It's about who you become in the process. When you develop persistence, you develop resilience, determination, mental toughness. You become the kind of a person who can handle anything that life throws at you. So if you're somebody who struggles with finishing what you start, it's okay. Focus on developing perseverance. There's a quote by soccer player Pelé that represents a lot of this perseverance spirit. He says that success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrificing most of all. And you have to love what you're doing. And you can learn from successful people. I really like this. When we look at the biographies of successful people across various fields, there is a common theme that emerges. If you had to persevere through these challenges and overcome the obstacles, you would win. Whether it is like in art or entrepreneurs or scientists, they're all stories that all have the examples of persistence, determination in the face of adversity. They didn't wait until they would get good, so they would start practicing. They practiced and then they became good because they persevered. Do you see that? Let me share with you three stories. The stories of Michael Jordan, J.K. Rowling, and Sylvester Stallone. Very different stories, but they all show how they can endure their challenges. And there are many lessons that we can learn from their perseverance. First of all is Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, the basketball player, teaches how helping yourself can be done by growing your skills and doing more than other people do. Because Michael Jordan, some people say, I'm not a big expert in that, but some people say he was the greatest basketball player of all time. But it was not always like that. In high school, he was cut from his basketball team. It was devastating. He was too short. Instead of giving up, Michael Jordan embraced that struggle. He used that setback as a motivation to work even harder. He didn't let this rejection define him. Instead of that, he put more work to become a better player. He had a vision, and then he executed that vision, that plan. He did more than just practice more than other people. He practiced with purpose. Michael Jordan was focused on improving certain aspects of his game, of the way he was throwing balls and the defensive footwork. He would be perfecting his moves. I move this because some people are a bit distracting in the background. Anyway, he really became better. He improved his skills. And that made a huge difference. This thing of him repeating his moves, it was like second nature. And Michael Jordan's dedication to mastering the fundamentals and consistently pushing himself to improve really set him apart from everybody else. He practiced tirelessly She would arrive earlier to the gym in the morning, he would stay late into night. When he was physically recovering, he would be watching tapes, strategy. And all of that made him become not only a college star, but eventually, I think, a 6-time NBA champion. So Jordan's story demonstrates that, this idea that success is not about natural talent. It is about the effort that you put to develop your abilities. And by identifying your weaknesses and working tirelessly to turn them into strengths, you can overcome obstacles, you can reach new heights. Even the most talented individuals, they have to embrace that struggle and persevere through their challenges so they can reach their full potential. Let's go to story number 2, J.K. Rowling. She teaches you have to persist in the face of rejection. Before becoming one of the most successful authors in history, J.K. Rowling faced many rejections, many setbacks. Her original manuscript of the original Harry Potter was turned down, I think, by 12 different publishers before it was accepted. When J.K. Rowling was receiving the rejection letters from the publishers, she would read it, and there were many criticisms, many critiques of her work saying that book was too long for children. Other people said it was too complicated, too complex. So instead of being discouraged by the feedback, she would use that feedback to improve her writing. She carefully reviewed each comment. She was looking for ways to refine her storytelling, but stay true to her vision. And once again, there's this vision thing. And we can learn more about this when you take a look at our Planning Your Life training. We have exercises. You will receive feedback, personal feedback, when you do the activities. So Rowling was persevering through all the challenges that she had. She continued to refine her skills, her writing skills, despite all the rejections. She remained committed to her writing, despite also having lots of financial difficulties. She was a single mother. She was struggling to make ends meet. She would write in cafes with her little daughter sleeping beside her. She was sacrificing sleep and leisure time to work on her book because she believed in the power of her story. So Rowling's perspective extended beyond her writing. She could have given up on her dream in the face of all these financial difficulties. She could become a victim, single parenthood. She remained committed to her craft, right? That teaches the importance of staying true to your craft. Even though you might be rejected many times, she continued to improve her skills. She was focused on her goals to turn her dreams a reality. So her story, J.K. Rowling, illustrates this idea of perseverance. It's about overcoming the internal and external obstacles and really believe in yourself even when everybody else does not. Third story, Sylvester Stallone, about taking risks. Before he would become a very famous Hollywood actor, he faced many rejections, many hardships. He struggled to find work as an actor. Nobody wanted him. He was sleeping in public restrooms and bus stations, and despite all these challenges, he persisted in his dream, his vision. When he was writing the script for Rocky, he had a vision. That's why we start with clarifying your vision in the Planning Your Life training. You can take a look, there's the link, arata.se/planning your life for full access. However, the producers, they said, okay, the script is pretty good, but we want a famous actor for this role and nobody knows you. And Stallone was struggling to make ends meet. He had to make this very difficult choice. He could accept the money they were offering, which was pretty good, and allow some famous actor to take the role, or he could say, no, not at all. I wrote Rocky thinking of myself. That's my vision. And I don't care about how much money you're going to give me to put somebody else. That it's either me or nothing. So his decision to hold out or what he was really believing, that was huge risk considering his financial situation. He even had to sell his dog, book tools, to get by. However, this belief that he had in himself, in his story, really paid off later when the studio agreed to have him as a star of the film. He persisted He refused to sell the script unless he could be the star of the film, and the determination paid off. Rocky was a massive success, launched his career. He got many Academy Award nominations and awards for acting and writing. So Stallone's experience shows the importance of staying true to your vision, even when doing that could be pretty risky. But when you believe in something, it's worth fighting for. It doesn't matter what are the obstacles. So that story, think of that. It shows the importance of perseverance even when things are difficult. He persisted through the struggles. He believed in his abilities even when other people didn't. So these three remarkable individuals, they demonstrate that perseverance, it's not a trait for people who already achieved mastery. Perseverance is the quality that will take you there, will make you great in the first place. When you embrace the struggle, and you learn from your feedbacks, and you persist through your challenges. Think of Michael Jordan, think of J.K. Rowling, think of Sylvester Stallone. They all achieved extraordinary success. They had a huge impact in their respective fields. These stories serve as a reminder, as proof. Perseverance and determination, they can be used to overcome your obstacles, whatever your dreams are. Perseverance is not a trait for people who, the reason why you're doing that is because you're good. No, they are good because they persevered. Perseverance is a crucial quality that enables individuals to achieve their goals, to become successful in whatever it is that they want to do. And having a vision is essential. A vision will give you direction and motivation to persevere through the challenges. If you have no vision, it's not going to work. So it's not about natural talent, it's about the effort, the deliberate effort that you put with a plan. Stay true to your vision, even if it means making difficult choices, facing risk. That's what successful people do. You have to believe in yourself. Go through all the obstacles. And you can get started going to the link arata.se/planning your life. And we're going to be doing activities together.